Good morning. Hey, Queen, I see you here. Good morning, Regina. I was putting my camera together. I couldn't figure out what was going on with my camera. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Sue. Okay. Okay. So, unfortunately, I just got a call. I have to go bail someone out, not out of jail. Their car got towed. And the craziest thing, the car is in my area, but I have to go across town to get them. Oh, I don't like that. So, this is not really going to be long because I need to go pick them up so they can pick up their vehicle. It got towed. So good morning, good morning, good morning. This is not going to be long, really, now because I have to cut it short. But good morning. Hello, mixologist. That's going to be my millionaire baby, Queen Diva. And let's see, Regina. Good morning. So I wasn't really on YouTube yesterday. Oh, I hate this. Just check. I wasn't on YouTube yesterday, but I kept getting all these messages. You know, I got home late from work and I kept getting all these messages to watch this video, watch that video. This is going on. That's going on. Now, Monty gonna understand where I'm coming from, and Queen Diva will too. So the title is No Honor Amongst Thieves. Now, you know, in real life, and the honor among thieves simply mean that even thieves have a code. Mm-hmm. Even thieves have a code that they go by. So I was watching all this stuff, and now this one fell out with that one. And it seems like the people that's falling out are the same people that fall out with other people. So when I say it's no loyalty, you can't have loyalty, you know, because they're not real friends, because the friendship is fake. The only reason why that these people forge together sometime and become friends again, you know, after they say I'm sorry, forgive me. I know I dragged your kids. I know I caused you to lose your job. I know I talked about your mother, your illness, and I got you put it, but we're friends. I forgive you. Now, I've told you I've always had a problem with forgiving people, and Lord help me. I ask God to work on me because it's hard for me to forgive people. Now, and that's in the real world. Now, in this virtual world, I really don't do it. I have done it because when I look back over the situation, I have seen that sometimes these people are just casualties of war, you know? So they just happen to be here and they get swooped up in the mishap, the chaos, the war, whatever they want to call it. So when I look back over and see what caused me to fall out with some of those people, I said, really, they didn't do nothing. The only thing they did, in a lot of cases here, is they follow the leader because they don't think individually. They're not individuals. They follow the leader. And so they were just following their leader. You know, they were following people who had relationships longer than the relationship we was trying to, have. So I get that. So I let it go. But I'm never, ever really good friends with them ever again. Because if you could easily be persuaded to dislike me or to try to drag me or discredit me defame me, then you really wasn't no friend in the first place. So they need to know that they're really not friends. They're not friends. So we're going to talk about the military and relationships in relationship to the virtual war on here. And then, I'll go back to wrap it up in reality with a tip, or some gems for the day. So the first thing is you guys aren't really friends. See, because you do this all the time. And the only thing that bring you all together is one common enemy. The purpose to take down a common enemy or to humiliate a common enemy, to drag a common enemy. So you all forge together for that moment just to take someone down. That's not a real friendship. See, because your friendship is not solid because you building on trying to hurt someone else. So I really don't like you. This is what they're saying. I really don't like you, girl, bitch, whatever they call each other. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm just going to hook up with you now because I want my platform to grow, or I want to be on this side. I want people to realize, I want people to take me back and realize I'm not a bad person. I want somebody to see me, or either I want to attack that person. So I'm just going to align with you. So that's not a real friendship. So these people really don't have friendships. That's why it's so easy for them to fall out, because they don't value the relationship that they have with that person. Because even if I forgive you, it's still in the back of my mind what you did to me. And so when something happens and you trigger me, it's easy for me to let you go. It's easy for me to come down here and do what I did before to you. Hit the live button and start dragging you. Now, we can talk about the military. So when the military is preparing people, you join the military and you go away for 3 months for basic training. And let me tell you what basic training is. And I'm going to tie it into this. Basic training is the military they take you away, take your cell phone away, take you away from family, friends, and everything. You can't talk to them. You can't do anything because they have to break you down to build you up into the soldier that they want you to be, the strong soldier that they want you to be. So in order to do that, you have to seclude people in a certain area and away from their family and friends so you could break them down to build them up. So that's called basic training. See, something is called basic friendship. They don't have basic friendship. See, because they don't take that time to nurture and develop their friendship, because they only coming together because they need the alliance at that point. They need you at that point. They need your army at that point to attack someone. So now they're being friends. So it's not genuine. It's fake friendship. See? So you could never fight together with a fake friend. And that's where the army people are getting confused, the virtual army, because they're fighting with people who really don't like them. And they all are the same. Most of the people fighting now are the same. If you notice, if you follow these people, the same people fall out with the same people, or the same people is easy for them to ruin a relationship, a friendship, a fake ship, a YouTube ship, or whatever ship they call it, because they're not really soldiers together. No, they're not soldiers together. They're pretending. They're pretending to be friends and strong soldiers together to attack the ops. And it doesn't work. It does not work because their foundation is not strong. So they have that fake forgiveness, they forge together, and they fuck it up. Yep, they fuck it up. I gotta say that. And they don't only, fuck it up for them. They fuck it up for their whole army. Yeah, they screwed the whole army somewhat. Now the whole army is looking, they sitting back and they saying, damn, they blew this. They blew this attack because they're loose cannons. Now, let me tell you about the loose cannons. Most of the loose cannons are people who are not emotionally in check. See, so they're not emotionally in check. So they come out here sporadically, erratically, crazily, whatever you want to call it, unhinged, and they start making videos about each other. And then they start telling what they told each other behind the scenes. Fucks up the whole troop. You're right. The whole troop is messed up because they're fake. They're not friends. Everybody wants to be seen. See, those people, I know they don't like this type of teaching. Ain't that what they say around here? Those people have problems. They have mental problems. A lot of them that's doing this, that's working, that's weaving their way into these little army, these little cliques and stuff. They the pick me type, validate me. Please, I want to be a part of you. They get on here and yell, I don't need that. I don't need you. You ain't shit. I could stand on my own. I came on this mofo by myself, and I'm and I'm a bad bitch, and I'm a this. You're not. You're really not. You're trying to convince yourself you are. Because if you are, you would move alone. And you could be just as powerful alone. But you guys come together just to destroy each other. And the ops, see, because I know if I'm sitting back laughing, they got to be sitting back laughing because they have to see what I see. You all have to see what I see. I'm not the only one that see this. This is a messed up situation. So now they're fighting each other. The friends that was friends for maybe 3 months. They're fighting each other. Then they got someone else fighting each other. Then they got all these little loose pieces fighting each other, and everybody's looking at them. And I'm sitting back looking at them laughing because it seems like the same people have the same problems, just with different people. Why do you think that is? It's deeper. And I really don't have time to go real deep because I got to go bail my friend out. But it's deeper than that. See, they come on here and they forge together, just like I said, for a common enemy, to fight a common enemy. So they don't solidify the relationships. So the relationships are genuine and they become needy. They need these people. They need these people because they want to be seen. And so when that happens and you got these emotionally unchecked people that that's not trained up well, let's go to the military. If they train you for 90 days, within that 90 days, remember, they are unlearning you what you have learned so they can teach you what they want you to know, right? So they are emotionally and physically emotionally and physically putting you in check. They are building you up to be a strong force to work with them. And when they see you are weak, like these people who jumping and making these lives and going against each other and telling all the secrets and trying to be first, trying to be seen. When the military see you weak, what do? They discharge you. Yeah, they give you an honorable or a dishonorable discharge, depending on what the degree of why they discharging you is. Normally an honorable. Yeah, they get rid of your ass because they know you're not fit to fight with them. See, because they know in their line of defense that sometimes it could be me and you in that hole together fighting, and I got to know you solid. See, I got to know you built right. These people don't know that because they don't have real friendship, real YouTube shit, whatever they call it. And I love you is just a word that they say. Love you, love you, love you, love you, sis, love you, sis, love you, bro, love you, sis. That's just bullshit. That's just something that comes natural. They don't know what love is. But it goes deeper than that. And it's so sad because I wanted to get into it a little deeper. Why don't they know how to value friendships? Why can't they keep their emotions in check enough to attack, to get together and say, hey, I don't care. See, this is the problem. real quick, I'm going to break it down for you. I get the information. I have exclusive me, BB Nice, Bench, Thinker, Queen, Diva, Life with Jamila. We all together and we say, listen, boom, we working together, right? Our shit is strong. So I say to him, listen, now, this is what we doing. Now we putting this together. I need you to do this, you to do that. I'll do this, and we put the plan together. Then we attack, right? We don't tell anybody. Only us. Only 5 or 6 of us knows. And so I put it together so solid, and then I test. Y'all wasn't ready for that. Then I test those 6 people. If I'm the leader, or per se, I'm the leader, I'll test those 6 people. I'll do something and see how those 6 people react. See if they get it out. See if they put our plan out. If they tell anyone about our plan, I'll know, because guess what? It's only 6 of us. So I can narrow it down who told, what I was about to do, what our plan was about, how we was going to attack. You can narrow it down. It's too many of them. Too many loose cannons in that army. And that's why they probably won't win. Because they didn't take the time to make sure that the information that they got and their plan of attack wasn't intact. Their plan of attack wasn't intact, see, because they had emotional people there. And they wanted to be first, they want to be noticed, and they want to be recognized, so they wanted to act first. They couldn't wait for the rest of the team, see, because they still in that pick me phase. It's me. I need you to see me. So they acted on their own with just maybe a few others. But it blew it for the big camp. So now the big camp is mad as hell. How did you go out there and muck it up? You just had to do it, because that's the people that you're working with. You have to know the people that you work with. You have to know the soldiers that you are fighting with. And they don't know the soldiers. No, they don't know the soldiers, because the soldiers don't know them, and they don't like each other. You have to like each other. I love my team. I could say I love my team. And me and my team are solid. Now, my team and I disagree, but you know what we do? Because we know we are fighting a force on here. And we're trying to maintain a certain status and do things in a certain fashion and order. We talk. We talk. Right. You don't agree with me, and I don't always agree with you, but let's talk this thing out. Let's talk this thing, because what are we doing? We're building a real friendship. And so we talk, and we make sure that we understand, because we communicate and we don't get emotional. See, they blowing it because they got some loose cannons that's emotional. And now they out here making lives, killing each other with their emotions, because they didn't take a minute to step back and say, hey, listen, Linda, I really like you. I know we had our differences in the past, and we put that in the past, but I really want this relationship to work. I value who you are. I respect who you are. They don't do that. No, they didn't do that. They just came together because all of them is so anxious and so obsessed with taking down the ops, what they call the ops, that they are killing each other inside of the camps. But every time, I watch this. Every time they get close to really destroying their opponent, they start fighting inside their camp. I'm like, God damn, I can't believe this. I see it all the time. You guys. And I'm beginning to look at this like entertainment now. And that's why I can laugh and sit back and analyze it. I see them blow it all the time. Now, as long as nobody bring no real harm to anyone, or danger, I can see this as entertainment, as a war game. That's what I look at it as, a game. And I also could see the weak soldiers that you guys need to get rid of. See, when they come down here and they ruin it for you guys. And you know them. You've been around longer than I have. You already know the people that can't hold the water, or the people who want to be seen, the do girls, the pick me, the people who need to be validated, the people who hop on platforms just so they could be seen, the people who, in your chat twerking all damn day so you could see them. You already know you already know who's emotionally weak. You know that. So why would you tell them anything? Why would you tell them anything? Loose lips sink ships. That's a fact. So when I say there's no honor among thieves, I mean that. Even they couldn't keep it together. They didn't have a code. They don't even have a code that they go by to attack the enemy. I'm just saying. And you're right. You can't trust everybody. They need to weed out. When that little kerfuffle happened with me, I told you, with me and the other content creators and the other people, and all those people went against me, talked about me, made videos about me, and, slander my name and defame my character, all that stuff, Oh, shit. It's the same person caught up in this. Oh, sorry. I really didn't mean that. God, the shade. It's the same person caught up in here now. So anyway, when all that stuff happened, we're going to ignore that. When all that stuff happened, people didn't know me. They didn't really form no relationship with me, no YouTube shit with me. But I saw the way they treated me, and I knew that I could never trust them again. That's a fact. It happened to me. So I knew I could never trust them again. So I would never forge together. I don't care who I'm trying to take down. If I was playing this war game, the war game that they playing, if I was playing it, I would never pick them to be on my side. See, and if they did, I would always have an eye on them, and I would always test them. There's always a way you could test and see how your strongest soldiers are built and your weakest soldiers are built. There's always a way that you could test them. See, because they want to be noticed. They want to belong. And it goes deeper than that, you guys. Even though I'm saying it's deeper than that. These people really have problems. They have problems maintaining anything. They have problems maintaining themselves. They really do. And I'm just saying that. They can't even keep their emotions intact enough and keep everything under wrap enough to attack who they trying to attack. I wouldn't want them on my team. But I remember, this is what I was going to say. I remember when all that stuff happened with me, and I asked God, I said, God, why is this happening to me? What's really going on? I said, I was just trying to come in here and motivate, uplift. And, I did. I told God, he already know what I'm about. I told him that spill. I said, look what these people did to me. He said, because what? I came back here and said, I received that. He said, I'm separating the wheat from the tare. And I said, huh? I'm separating the wheat from the tare. And I said, thank you. Thank you. So even if I was to get down here and play this game, some people I would never take along with me to be in my army, because I already know they weak, because they can't even keep their emotions in check. Both of them going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was riding with you. I was really down for you. You threw me away for this person. You ain't shit. You ain't this. You ain't nothing shit. And they going back and forth, because their emotions is not in check. Because if your emotions was in check, this is what you would do. You would have went behind the scenes and called each other. Remember, you said y'all talk behind the scenes all the time. Yeah, that's what y'all said. So you would go behind the scenes and you would talk. You wouldn't bring it out here in front of everybody and show everybody how weak your camp is. Now, I don't know if they belong to these camps, but I know some of the big camps got to be upset. Like I said, I was really busy. So I haven't had time to look at all this. You would have to spend a whole day watching some of this foolishness. I didn't have time, but the bits and pieces I saw let me know that some of the big camps, the ones who have alliances, was really, really upset that these people went out here and destroyed one of their plans. I hope they had a backup. Oh, shucks. I put my finger. I hope they had a backup because they just let the enemy know which way they were coming. So I'm going to read some of these, you guys, and I can't stay long because I wanted, it goes deeper. It goes deeper. Some of these people have, when I say let's dig deeper, I told you some of these people, and not saying any particular people, but you look at these people and you could tell that these people have PTSD, post-traumatic syndrome. Wait, yes, post-traumatic syndrome disorder. Yeah, something in their childhood or in their lifespan have caused them trauma. So right there lets you know. See, a lot of them come on here and tell their business. So that's how I could diagnose you, because you come on here and then I see your behaviors, and there's certain signs and symptoms that you could see that make people, lead people to say that you may be PTSD. And I see some of these people with PTSD. See, they have post-traumatic trauma in their lives. And so they don't trust, for one, because somewhere in their life, someone has disappointed them who they really trusted. So that gives them trust issues. So they don't really trust. All they trust is themselves. But they try to reach out to you and they try to befriend you because they trying to work it out. They know they have a problem. Like, I know I have a problem with trusting people. I know I have a problem with forgiving people. And I'm trying to work it out. So I reach out to people, you know, or I be okay with people and I try to communicate to work through it because I know I have a problem. They know they have a problem too. And so it's hard for them to be friends with anyone because they not friends with themselves, because they have issues that hasn't been resolved yet. And that's a fact. It goes deeper. So you need to know who you're fighting with when you get ready to pair up with an army or build a camp or whatever y'all want to call it, go to war. You know, I'm just going by what y'all say. You need to know who's in your army. You need to train them. I know you guys, they say they playing an army game. We're just watching it. They say they playing a war game. We're just watching. So you need to know who your soldiers really are. And every now and then, if you know, or if you have an inkling that you have a weak soldier, you need to test that soldier. You need to do something to test that soldier just to see how weak or how strong they are. If you guys are playing this war game, you have to play it right. You're not playing it right at all. And, you know, sometimes I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something even about the military. Because remember, I'm tying the military. I'm using them as an analogy for the virtual world here, the war we in here with these YouTubers, right? Even in the military, when they train you, they don't train you 100%, and they purposely don't tell you or train you to 100% because they don't tell you all their secrets, because they already know that there's always snakes in the camp. There's always an enemy in your camp. So they don't tell you all their secrets, really. They train you for the way they want you to fight. But you don't know everything. But you know enough that you could go out there and fight for them. But you don't know everything. So you guys, I hope you're not telling them everything because they can't fight for you. You already seen that y'all got a lot of loose people in this little war thing going on here in your camp, and you have to figure a way to get rid of them to continue on. I hope you didn't tell them all your secrets, else you'll never win. And sometimes you really don't want to win. Because if you guys really win, who would you have to fight? Because y'all all have this common enemy. Excuse me. Would you have commentary and content that can make your channel last? Yep, some of y'all will, but a lot of you won't, because this is your content. This is this is how you guys survive. Your YouTube channel survive, and nothing's wrong with that because, like I said, it's entertainment. As long as you don't get really invested, then you're okay because it's entertainment, and we all interested to see what will happen next. Who will win? And right now, I just see that you guys got a lot of loose cannons here, and you got to get rid of them in order to win this game against whoever. Because some of these people you can't have on your team. And you know, it's showing right there. And it's not important. It's not important who delivers the blow. It's really not. When you're a team, I'm not worried whether Benj or Diva or I or Andrea deliver the blow as long as we deliver the blow and we win. That's y'all problem. You guys are so worried about who's going to be first to spill this tea or to attack this person or to deliver the information that's the blow. You guys are so caught up on that you can't even work together. Who cares who delivers the blow if y'all all working together? You all win. See, this is how they win. This is how they win. I make commentary on it. Then I say, okay, Queen Diva, we all going over Queen Diva. See, this is how they operate here. If you in with the clique and you in with the camps, they operate like this. So they all help each other make money. Okay, Queen Diva, we all going over to Queen Diva. So we all follow everybody to Queen Diva. Queen Diva is talking about the same damn thing, but just different. It's the same crowd. We talking about the same thing, but we're moving together as a camp. Then I say, okay, Queen Diva, we going over to mixologist. We all moving to mixologist. She talking about the same thing. But the camp is there. We all just moving. See, a lot of us have the same subscribers. A lot of them have the same subscribers. So they all just move in a unit. So you all win. So it doesn't matter who delivers the blow. Because once that person delivers the blow, the rest of them go deliver that same blow. They go get the benefits of delivering that blow. Don't blow it. You all got to work together to win. I'm just on the outside looking in. But I'm telling you the mistakes you making. Don't be so anxious. Don't worry about who delivered it first or who delivered the blow. Just deliver the damn blow. Just deliver the blow. And then move accordingly. Because you all are connected. You all move from place to place the same way. So just keep it moving. You know, you got to get rid of the bad seeds, though. You got some bad people in your camp, get rid of them. See, and they want to win so bad, they losing. I'm like, God damn, they want to win so bad, they losing. You got to think. You got to think when you go to war. So let me read some of this right quick. You guys, good morning, bosses, channel, kittens, zombie, mixologist, my daughter, Kay Edwards, hello, love. I don't go back. Nope, you did it to me once, you'll do it. And Monty, I'm real bad with that. We have talked about that. Hey, Nori B, we have talked about that. I am very bad with forgiving people because they tend to do it again. Now, they claim that they forgave each other, and now they back at each other a couple of months later because you really didn't forgive me. You just came together with me because we was talking about attacking people. The same person. That's what that shit's about. Hey, Lisa J. Okay. What they say, they don't like this kind of teaching. No, I'm telling the truth. And I know I stand alone, don't need help to fight my battles. See, that's my problem over here. Hey, BB, nice, beautiful. I stand alone. Even though I like people, I support certain people, I stand alone. If you notice, I'm not fighting with anyone. I'm just calling it the way I'm seeing. I'm making commentary on what's going on. Now, this is commentary. See, because I'm telling you exactly what I see that I know you see, and you probably think the same thing. It's just that I have a platform to say it. I'm sitting back and I'm laughing because every time they get close to destroying the enemy, somebody in their own camp blow it. In their own camp blow it. Not their camp, but your own camp. And they sitting back looking laughing. I know that girl and those people over there got to be sitting back laughing at you all. What a damn fool some of y'all made of yourself by trying to be the first to attack. You wasn't ready. It wasn't solidified. You could have waited. Those people told you they wasn't worried. So what made you think that you have to be the superhero that get out there to save someone else's platform? They told you they wasn't worried. You should have went on what they said, and you guys should have continued to work together. You'll never win the war. We'll just be watching this shit for years. Exactly, Monty, if you want to say it. The issue is how people use words and how they forget their real meaning, friendship, best friend, boo, and people should know better logically, but something in their mentality say is true. You got to remember, these people, a lot of these people, and I hate to say it, hey, beautiful, a lot of these people are weak-minded. They can't stand alone. They can't. They need people. They need people to help or to make them relevant, however you want to say it. You could call me whatever you want. You need these people to make you relevant. You say this is not your life. You say it's just social media, but you so damn invested. These people are so invested. They show you that it is their life. They show you this life. They show you that these people that they never met in real life affect them like that. That they really want to get down and dirty and malicious and foul and hateful and nasty and really bring harm to them, to somebody you've never even seen in your life. You're only dealing with them in a virtual world. But this virtual world has become a lot of these people real world. And that's a fact. I'm going to stand, and I'm going to stand firm on who I am, what I believe. And when I come down here, I'm going to say what the hell I want, when I want to whomever I want to. And then I'll go back to my real world. This would be the virtue portion of it. So let's see. Okay, so I got to go help this person. Please think of right. YouTube chat only gives me so many characters. But I tell you, if you watch the chat, sometimes the chat is more entertaining than the content creator. These people don't know what love. Miss Monty reveals that some people would rather be lied to and believed than told the truth. A lot of people can't handle the truth. Their psyche can't handle it. Now, that's the truth, Regina. What you said, that statement is very true. Communication, compromise, trust, love, and respect lacking all the way around. Right. For one, they don't respect each other. They don't respect each other's differences, because if they did, they wouldn't come down here. And why, this is what's really bothering me too. Why, when you guys get mad at each other, you bring these fucking kids in it? That shit pisses me off. Leave the damn kids out of it. You 2, 3, 4, 5 simple-minded ass adults, leave those innocent kids out of it. They don't have anything to do with it. It was all right the way people was taking care of their kids as long as they was riding with you. Soon as they stop riding with you, you want to talk about bad parenting. That's bullshit. If it was good enough for you while you was working together to attack somebody or do something, then it should be good enough for you now. Leave people, kids out of it. Why is that so hard? Because you guys are weak, simple-minded mofos. I wanted to say the other words. And you're so simple-minded that you can't leave these innocent babies out of it. The first thing you do, and the shit is so weak. It's so weak and so overrated. She ain't a good mother. He ain't a good father. This happened to him. Oh, I know he ain't talking. They took his kids. They did this. They had this. They did that. Their kids didn't eat. Their kids look hungry. Those kids have nothing to do with it at all. But that goes to show how weak you are and how mean and rude and vicious you are. Rude and vicious you are, and nasty, because you try to attack people through talking about their kids, but you don't like when people talk about your children, your kid. Leave the kids alone. Leave them out of it. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go get this car out of hot. The chat is hilarious. That's where the laughs are. Yeah, the chats are hilarious. I look at more of the chats than I listen to the content creators sometimes. That's the truth. I find the chat very entertaining. Thank you. It is a big unfortunate mess, and they won't win because they got those loose cannons, people they trust. Anyway, I will never, unless God changed my heart, forgive some of the people on here that have done some things to me because they said some things that was loud and clear to me that I would never forgive them or fool with them again. Never. I wouldn't give a damn if I was fighting 10 people on here and I needed 800 more soldiers. I would never pick them to be one of my soldiers because they can't be trusted. Because deep down in their heart, they really don't like me. And they let it be known that they didn't like me. So I don't have any use for you and never will have use for you. You guys are fake. You can't forge together to fight one person because you still fighting each other within. You know why? Because within you, you're fighting your own battles and enemies. Within you, when you lack that trust, when you lack character, when you lack morals, values, integrity, you fighting within yourself. So you damn sure can't fight with me. And I see it and I call it. And yes, I can diagnose it, see it, and say it because I see it by your actions. You too busy fighting yourself within because you haven't healed from a lot of shit that has happened to you. You can't even come on here and play nicely and fight a little virtual war because there's a war within. And until you fight that war and get yourself right, you could never, ever be a friend or an alliance or a soldier or a sister or a brother or a YouTube friend with anyone. There's no value there because you haven't even dealt with yourself yet. That's the real truth. That's the deeper portion of this. Oh, excuse me. That's the deeper portion of this. I said I can't go deep. I have it written down. You guys have psychological warfare with inside yourself. And what happens is when someone triggers you, you start emotionally becoming unhinged, irradical, crazy, just all over the place, sporadic, because you are dealing with a psychological warfare within yourself. You could never be a soldier to anyone. You could never be a friend to anyone. You guys need to deal with your real problem before you come on here and pretend like it's just YouTube. No. It's becoming your life. It's your life. You get a thrill out of coming down here, attacking people, doing whatever y'all do. It's your life. You still want to be validated and picked. And that's why you do the things you do. That's why it's important to you to be first to spill the tea. I'm going to take you a prime example. Sometimes being first, wanting to spill the tea, can cost you. I'm going to turn around and look at my girlfriend, Tasha K. A lot of legal woes with her and Cardi and her and other people because she always wants to be first and say she has an exclusive. And before she think about the legal ramifications that could come from with the legal team or whoever, she gets herself in this mess because she always wants to be first. She always wants to deliver the exclusive. You know why? Because something still is not right in her. She may be making bucks, she may be rising high, but something is still missing that you always got to be first. You don't always have to be first. You don't always have to have the exclusive. You don't always have to be the one to pop someone. When you working and you working together with a team, it's a y'all thing. Y'all could have popped them together, or you all, however you want to say it. But because, again, you're not all put together, you're not solidified, you're not tight, you're not bonded, you're not, you guys blow it all the time. That's just a fact. Now, with that one, I'm really going to go. I'm going to read these and I got to go. Trump is it? Oh, be there. A lot of people with low self-esteem around here. Exactly. Take it back. That's what drives some of this stuff. Trumpism syndrome, also known as they want to overturn YouTube for subs to like them, then someone else. Is unfortunate with some of these content creators. Newsflash, it's not the subs fight. Exactly, Regina. That's why it's good to move around different sectors in order to keep the mind growing. Exactly, Lisa. I always say get outside of this sector. I was in another sector yesterday too. I'm going to a Bible study or something today in another sector, a women's group or something. Shadea, she didn't talk about her children. People in the chat and people were shutting them down, and the mods were erasing the comments from what I saw. I don't know what you're talking about. Take it back from what I saw. This person was talking about the other person's child, not in reference to the child, but the parenting. So let me get it right, the parenting. But why does the parenting come into play when you get mad at me? See, a real friend is, I'm going to say Lisa. Lisa, hey, listen. I'm going to call Lisa up because me and Lisa are friends. I'm going to say, Lisa, listen here. You got to get off this YouTube sometime and take care of little man. I'm just using you, Lisa. I don't know if you have kids. I heard little man in the background a lot of times, sis. We on YouTube and he in the background crying. You already know how these people get down. Get off. Log off, take care of little man, get him straight, and then come back on. We go get down and do what we got to do. That's what a real friend would do. Or, hey, you've been riding around with, Bilal for 50 minutes now, on YouTube. Hey, kill that camera right quick. And see what a real friend would do that. And then a real friend would receive it and say, damn, thanks, sis, for letting me know. I do know how they get down, and Bilal is in the back making all this noise. And so I have been on here like a couple of hours. So, hey, I'm going to holler at y'all later. And I'm going to go get Bilal straight because my real friend told me out of love. My real friend told me out of love and concern. And because she's my real friend, I took her advice and got my ass off the camera. Yep. Check Riot. Just hit a 52-week high. Damn, I looked at Riot too. Thank you. Will do. Hey, I don't have time, but that's Monty telling us Riot. She's telling us about some stocks. Exactly. Lisa, thank you, baby, for letting me use you. Some of them don't even like themselves. That's what I just said. They have a psychological warfare within. They don't like themselves. They haven't dealt with a lot of issues themselves. So they really can't be friends. And you can't be mad at them. You can see they have issues. They come on here and tell us they have issues. They come on here and show us they have issues. So you can't be mad at them. So right there, when you already see that I come out here and tell you all my business, and you see how weak I am when I come out here and do whatever, right there will make sure that right there would let me know you couldn't be a soldier in my army. Have a great day on purpose. Thank you. You too, exclusively. Okay, you guys, I have to go. I'm so sorry, but I have to get out here so I can go get this car out of Hawk. My friend helped him get his car out of Hawk. So, so I have to cut this. This short. And man, it was deeper. I wanted to go deeper. Because it's deeper. And I know the leaders or all these people who's together, I know they had to be pissed. I couldn't see all I couldn't see all the lives, but I know they got to be pissed that these two spilled it before they could even solidify for the big takedown. That's just and how is it so easy? Yeah, I know that, Shadea. I know, Shadea. And you guys should see that some of the same players are in this. Some of the same players. So that lets me know that those players are the ones with the problem. So I'm glad that they don't like me and they stay away from me and I stay away from them. Okay, I gotta go, but I'm gonna play this music and always have time to say my closing. If your king crown is crooked, help him straighten it up. If your queen's crown is crooked, help her straighten it up. Speak life and wisdoms into your princes and princesses. They are joint heirs, our future. Don't forget, joint heirs, we owe them some inheritance. We're working on it by learning investments. We're working on it. We are trying to create generational wealth. But I got to come down here sometime and talk about the mess, right? Be a blessing and not a bother. I'm going to bless someone right now, and I expect God to bless me in return. It doesn't take much. A simple hello. Can I get that coffee for you? You look great today. You have a beautiful smile. I'll buy that McMuffin. I'll open that door. I'll take these groceries. It doesn't take much, you guys, to bless someone. Be a blessing and not a bother. Make sure you stay safe. Be vigilant and very, very alert of your surroundings, you guys. Make sure you check your surroundings out and be careful out there while we have all this other stuff. Yes, heirs. We got to leave the heirs. They looking for us. Make sure you guys check your surroundings and be very alert. There's so much going on